Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Laura, aka Glow with Lulu, and today I'm going to be filming a Valentine's Day makeup look. If you're going to be going out on a date on Valentine's Day, or even if you're just staying at home doing nothing and feel like getting glammed up for no reason whatsoever, then please keep on watching. Before I head on to the tutorial, it would mean a lot to me if you could subscribe to my channel and turn the notification bell on so that you can get notified every time that I post a video. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. To start off, I'm going to be prepping my skin for foundation. So I'm first going to be going into the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer Primer. And I'm mixing that in with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the Hydrating Primer. So the Makeup Forever one is a bit thicker than the Smashbox one. So I use it when I want like a really hydrated base. Alright, I'm just gonna mix these two into the skin. I really want my base to be very hydrated today, so that my foundation can go on seamlessly. I'm also putting this underneath my eyes as well. And then while waiting for my skin to absorb the primer, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows really quickly off camera, and I will be right back. I just quickly did my brows. I did something super natural and soft today because I want this look to be very soft. I'm going to be doing my base first today because I'm not going to be doing anything too dramatic with my eyes, so I don't really need to worry about any fallout or anything. For my base, I'm mixing in two foundations. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation. I'm mixing in the shades R230 and Y305. And before applying the foundation, I'm just going to use a bit of a silicone primer. So this is just the Smashbox Photo Finish Iconic Primer Stick. I'm just going to be focusing this where I get a lot of pores, so kind of in my cheek area. And then on the nose, the forehead. And then I'm also going to apply a little bit on the chin. I don't want to be too matte for this look, so I just really want to target the matte areas of my face. And I'm going to press this into my skin. I'm not spreading it or rubbing it around. I'm using the Fenty Beauty 110 foundation brush in order to apply the foundation on the skin and blend it out. And then with a damp sponge, I'm just going to run over that foundation to make sure everything is blended out and smooth. Next, I'm going into the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector in light to medium. I'm picking this up on a Smashbox Blurring Concealer brush. I'm going to be depositing this underneath my eyes. For concealer, I'm using the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer in the shade Wheat. And I'm not going to apply this directly onto my skin with the applicator. I'm actually going to apply this on the same tray we mixed the foundations. I'm going to be applying it with a concealer brush so that I can get a bit more precision with applying it and make sure that I'm applying an even layer of everything. To pick this up, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Buildable Concealer Brush. Now that I've applied the concealer, I'm going to let that sit for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to blend it out with the Real Techniques blending sponge. I'm going to cream contour now. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin Shaping Foundation. I'm using the contour side of this. I'm not going to go too intense with the cream contouring. I'm doing something very natural, and I'm mainly going to focus it on the outer edge. I'm not really going to bring it forward like I did in my contouring video. I'm going to blend it out with this little buffing brush that doesn't really have a name. Now I'm going to go ahead and set the base. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder to set the areas that I highlighted. I'm using a damp sponge to apply this. This is the Morphe sponge. And I'm going to go into the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in Banana to set the areas that I contoured. To set the contour, I'm using a Sigma large angled contour brush. Before finishing off the base, I'm going to just start with the eyes right now. First off, I'm going to be priming with the Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot from MAC. I'm going to apply this with a Sigma Precision Round Brush. I'm only going to put a little bit on just to cancel out the discoloration. Okay, so I just quickly went ahead and did one eye off camera. As you can see, this is the look that we're going to be creating today. For today's look, I'm going into the Fenty Beauty Snapshadow in number 4 Rose with a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH32. I'm going to be dipping into the shade Sleepova and Spice Strip. I'm going to apply this starting from the inner portion of the crease and blending backwards. And then with a Quo Crease Blender brush, I'm going to mix in the shades Little Miss and Spice Strip. And I'm going to apply this to the outer V of the eye and blend it into the crease color. I'm holding the brush at an angle so that it can seamlessly blend the outer V color into the transition shade. And then back into the blending brush to seamlessly blend everything out. Using a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH41, I'm going to apply the shade Sugar Shock into the middle of the lid. And because I want a bit of a lighter color in the inner portion of the lid, I'm going to go into the MAC Single Eyeshadow in Naked Lunch using a Sephora Flat Concealer brush. And to add a bit more of a wispy and flirty effect, I didn't really want to go in with a liquid liner and create like a sharp wing, so I used a shadow for this. I'm picking up the MAC eyeshadow in Carbon on a BH Cosmetics number 12 brush, and I'm going to apply this really close to the lash line, just on the outer portion of the eye, and slightly winging it out so I can create a more wispy effect. For the lower lash line, I'm just going to go back into those Sleepover and Spice Strip colors that we used in the crease with a Morphe M443 and just blend them into the lower lash line. I'm going to tightline with the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Eye Crayon in Blacquer. On my waterline, I'm going to go into with the Fenty Beauty Flypencil Longwear Pencil Eyeliner in Big Truffle. I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara off camera and I will be right back. Okay, so mascara is on. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of the base. For bronzer, I'm going into the Fenty Beauty stalk'r Instant Warmth Bronzer in the shade Shady Biz. And I'm picking this up on another Sigma angled contour brush and placing it wherever we applied that cream contour. On a Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow brush, I'm going to contour my nose. For blush, I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Party. Picking it up on a Sigma tapered face brush. I'm going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks and my nose. As for highlighter, I'm going into the opalescent powder from MAC in the shade Shooting Star. I'm going to pick this up on a Sephora Pro Highlight brush, and I'm going to apply this to the high points of my cheeks, my forehead, down the nose, and on the inner corner and brow bone as well. Before finishing off the face, I'm going to set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. To set my brows, I'm going into the Milk Kush Fiber Brow Gel in the shade Herb. For the lips, I'm first going to go into the MAC Whirl Lip Pencil, and I'm going to overdraw my lips with this. I'm going to use the NYX Pinup Pout Lipstick in the shade Sophisticated. I'm going to apply this on top of that lip liner. To top it off, I'm going to go into the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. I'm just going to apply this on top of that lipstick. So this is what the final look looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And I also hope that everyone has a happy Valentine's Day. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and turn the notification bell on so that you can get notified every time that I post. Thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you next time. Bye!